The first vehicle I got in was a Chevy Blazer with 2,000 miles on it. Yeah, that's not going to dollar. I'm in another Ford Edge. 59,000 miles on the Ford Edge. Why is it not starting? It's really weird. Sometimes I touch the button to start it and it just goes into like accessory mode and starts going dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee. 59,635.5 miles. Wow, the odometer has tenths of a mile on it. That's weird. That's on Alt Nation. Nice. I like Alt Nation. That's a great channel. This looks like it's Vacations by the band Next Exit. I feel like I've heard this song before. I like this.
To be here.
Okay, the ass warmer is on. I don't like those. Off. Off. My God, how do I turn this thing off? I do not like having my ass cheeks cooked by the fucking car seat. And that one was really difficult to turn off. I'm glad Ford has gone away from these big vertical screens. That's entirely too much touchscreen for any car, except for maybe a fully electric vehicle. Well, the road is clear again. Yay. Going a little slower through it than I normally do. I know there's drivers moving cars in and out of it. Rideshare driver did introduce herself and she said her name. I told her I was Dan, the maintenance driver. I really wish I'd have got a card from her, given her one of my cards. She was gorgeous. And she seemed like somebody I'd really click with. Somebody I could go out and hang with. Alright, one left in the second line, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a total of 6 maintenance cars left. 6 maintenance cars. It's 7:37 right now. That's still more than I'm going to get done before my lunch.
Share your feedback now at Alt Nation and find us at vacationsband_.
Oh, hell yeah. Love hearing a Phoenix band, a very extremely Phoenix band on a national station like Alt Nation. I mean, the Bleed American album was a, international success, but still, it's hometown rock right here. It hurts to get out of here with this song on. It does. I love this shit. Whoa, bring it back. Whoa. Key fob battery low. Mazda CX-5, a low key fob battery. They got plenty of PMs to get them through the end of the shift, providing they're even taking cars in right now. The screen's still not telling me what time it is. So on the screen on these Mazdas, like when it comes up, it's got a whole notice, like as if anybody reads that bullshit, saying that I'm not gonna get distracted by the screen and la 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 la. Touch the screen to confirm you're not going to look at the screen while you're driving the car, which is ridiculous. But if that's your goal, how about not have a screen there? Okay, need to get the lights on auto. So I know that's a touch screen because I have to click on it where it says I agree to get past that. But then, like, everything else after that doesn't seem to work on it as a touchscreen. I got to use the weird knob and backup button in the center console, which I guess is maybe about the whole concept of that you're not going to touch the screen while you're driving. But working these with the weird knob arrangement is even more distracting and awkward than touching the screen, because then you're having to look at the screen so intently, whereas touching the screen, a lot of times you can just glance at the screen and then touch it in the right spot. Okay, there is somebody on the wrong side of the road with their lights on directly facing me and their hazard flashers. Okay, good, they moved. I need some tunes. I'm getting better at getting tunes on in these, but oh, came on to Channel 5 The Pulse. That'll work. There was a point where I was absolutely sick of hearing this Sam Smith song. Love Sam Smith. This song really played out, but I think I'm ready to hear it again. Yeah, it's time to bring this one back. Well, this one's got a holographic speedometer on it. I like that feature a lot. I would like it a little bit more if the hologram didn't appear so far away from me that I can't really see it very clearly. I can see it's there, but I can't really read it. 14 miles per hour, 15 miles per hour, or 16. I can kind of read it. I can read it enough.
Well, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. You can always keep up with me on Instagram.
The year that Sam Smith's debut album came out, it cleaned up at the Grammys, as it should have. That first Sam Smith album is so good. And I have that, of course. I think I have it on a deluxe edition CD with some bonus tracks on it. Great album, beginning to finish. The more recent Sam Smith stuff I've heard I haven't been too impressed with, but his first record is really good. And a lot of his earlier stuff that came out before his first album, like he had an EP that was really good, and then he was singing vocals on songs, like dance music producer songs, where he was the featured vocalist on them. Those also really good. I forgot what the hell this one's deal is. I just got this one the hell out. Oh, key fob. I remember now. Pink Hat. Jimmy Fallon and Meghan Trainor? That's a thing? I don't need much, but what you get me, come on. Is it a drone? A new Jimmy Fallon is not a bad singer. Oh, it's a Christmas song. You know, I heard a guest on his show one night talking about his Christmas album. I need to check it out. This is pretty good. I like this. All right, it is 7:44. I don't think anybody's coming out to get new cars from the shop, more cars from the shop. Oh, they never came out to get they actually shut off the blinkers on the one that I brought down. Malfunction. So, I figured somebody would be wanting to get on that since I got it down here. Somebody decided to shut it down. Oh well. I'm leaving this in the back of the second line, even though there's really no need for a second line for the shop line, just because when all is said and done, I want this one to be at the back of the line, so when they come out in the morning, they can see, oh, key fob battery, and just get this one in and out. Because ordinarily, I'd be putting anything with a pink hat, anything else with a pink hat towards the front of the line. On that note, now's as good a time as any to start pushing the lines forward. Wow, we got two pink hat. Ooh, toe in, hook in front bumper. Oh, there's a hook in the front bumper. That's interesting. Toe in, hook in front bumper, 12.3 Carter. He's really running the shop right now. 12.3, unable to close. Gilbert HLE. Somebody got to move that damn hook. And seems like the main problem with the car is it's got some kind of administrative hold on it, but not my department. And it's got a 35% battery. I'm gonna put this one on an open charger. I think I got some space over there. Oh, it's a Polestar 2, in case y'all couldn't see that. I love these cars. Someday when I get my money right and it's the off season, I should see if I can look into getting a good deal to just rent one for a few days just for the fuck of it. Oh, there is one charger available where that Model Y was. Glad it actually got removed. I was honestly thinking about coming by here on Friday morning, even though it was my day off, just to talk to somebody about that car and make sure it got pulled off the charger. Because it had I forget how many hours it said it needed to charge, but yeah, first day of that thing sitting here wasn't really a loss because it needed that much time to charge. There is a car directly behind it. Probably should be plugged in on this charger, but whatever. I'm commandeering it for this Polestar that has 35% power and it needs a hook pulled out of it and has an administrative hold. If somebody else handles that tomorrow, that'd be awesome, but I got a feeling when I get in at 2 o'clock, it's going to be sitting right here, fully charged. All right, car icon. Creep is off. I always turn the creep off when I see it. 90%. And let's go plug it in. Polestar is estimating it'll be done at 7:50 a.m. So that's a much better place for that car to spend the night than in the front of the pink line. I'm back in the Chevy Malibu that was in kilometers and Spanish. Whoever serviced it in the shop switched it from kilometers to miles, but it's still in Spanish. I'm reasonably sure this is the same one. I mean, yeah, of course it's the same one. The seat is exactly where I put it. Some classic vinyl going on here. Ooh, the balance is not good on this. just realized I don't know how to do that on this. Oh well, good enough. Whatever. This one's at $22,000, but you know what? It came from Dollar. It can go right back there. And it's $754, so.
So the Doobie Brothers, we know them best as, well, they're singing about that sleepy little town down around San Antonio, China Grove, and they're talking about rocking down the highway and listen to the music, and it keeps you
Blackwater.
Jesus, where did exactly that come from? Well, it starts
The
out as a
Bible,
gospel
maybe?
song. It is recorded before the Doobies do it by the Byrds, but it starts out by a group named the Art Reynolds Singers. And the Art Reynolds Singers and Art Reynolds, well, it's a gospel group. So you put religion and music together, and Doobies figured we could do it too, and they did. It's classic vinyl, and Dennis Elsas and David Bowie.
That's really cool. I didn't know that. Learned something more about music today. Awesome. I love the Doobie Brothers. They had a box set come out a couple of years ago that I wanted to buy so bad of several of their classic albums remastered for, I think, 5.1 surround on Blu-ray. That sold out so fast. I think I put it in my Discogs wish list, but not too optimistic about ever getting my hands on it or having the money to buy it, but I want it. I want it so bad. And now I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if those were new multi-channel remasters or if it was a remastering of the original headlights, dude. Please, headlights. That guy don't even have daytime running lights on. Wow, and he's in the front of the up-down crew from Dollar. Apparently they're taking vehicles over to Hertz. You know, I still need to bring vehicles over to Dollar because I have no other way to get here. Other than walking, I ain't doing that. This is how Meyer said to do it. That's how I'm doing it. Anyway, I'm thinking that those were remasters of the original quadraphonic mixes, because most of the original Doobies albums were released in quad back in the day. Quadraphonic 8 tracks, also quadraphonic reels. I feel like I have one of them on a quad 8 track. I got a feeling this is going to be edited down to a really boring video, but I'm having a really great night. I'm having a good time. I'm getting a lot done. It's just there's so much not done, and that's Sunday night at Hertz at this point. It's been that way. I've been asking for help on this shift for quite a while. So I'm in a Kia.
Open and it'll be very merry. All through the season you can enjoy hot chocolate.
I think this is a Kia Soul, actually.
When you buy a tree from Moon Valley Nurseries,
31,000 miles on it.
here in 1995.
Yeah, I don't want to listen to KEZ. You got static presets. Clearing those out.
Jesus said, if anyone comes to me and does not
with head injuries, those with children.
In worn out shoes, silver hair and ragged shirt and baggy pants.
You know, normally if I got a Kia with HD radio, I'm jumping right over to KWSS HD, but I love this song. Still not in the right spot. There we go. That's better. So I got in this car and I looked down in the cup holder and the keys to the rental car were there. And normally if I find random, small, worthless things, In a rental car, I just pocket them. Chargers, cords. People aren't coming back for that shit. But I found something small and worthless in this car that I felt was worthy of taking over to the outside dollar office and giving them to put in the lost and found. It was a single loose key. It wasn't a house key either. I have no idea what it was to. But the guy at the window agreed with me that yeah, that's the kind of thing somebody's probably going to be looking for and freaking out about when they realize they don't have it, and might actually make an effort to come back for it. Because you never know what that key is for, but the fact somebody was carrying it as a single key as opposed to being on a keychain, it's something that, at least in the moment, was very important to the renter who just returned this car. And maybe, just maybe, they'll come back for it, or when they realize Hertz has it, be willing to pay some money to have us mail it to them. I don't even know if we do that sort of thing for lost keys. I would hope we do. For a fee. Anyway, as somebody who's gone through some very difficult times due to, oh shit, where's that key? Yeah, that. I just had to walk that over to the lost and found. So it's 8:02. Time for me to take my lunch. I'm not going anywhere for lunch today. I'm probably going to go to my car and try to charge my iPhone. I'm down to like 6% power or so. But I got Hot Pockets in my bag in the break room. So. I didn't buy any Factor meals on the way out. I was going to, and just kind of decided against it. I ate all Factor meals last week, so as much as I love them, I'm also kind of ready for a break from them. And no point in getting a hat for this because they did not bring me out any orange hats before closing the shop. No orange hats on anything else going into the PM line. Oh, dude never came back out for that white SUV either. Oh well. Kinks. Oh yeah. I feel like this was a 45 I had growing up at my dad's house after he remarried, which means it probably came from Josie's record collection when she was a teenager. His second wife. I don't even want to talk about her. I don't have a lot of good things to say about her. Other than if she had this 45 as a teenager, she had much better taste in music as a teenager than she did as an adult, because this is an epic song. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't put KWSS HD on a preset in this car. Oh, that's 95.5. 94.5. No, Mariah, I'm not ready to hear you this Christmas. Wow, that was really pronounced when it went on to HD. Yeah, definitely like Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Mr. Bojangles, more than I like whatever that song was that just came on KWSS. All right, lights are on auto, I believe. Yes, I put them on auto. Okay, we good. Let's go to lunch. I actually decided to move one more car before going on my break. It was a Tesla Model 3 that was near the front of the shop line, but in the second lane, and there's hardly anything in the shop line right now. They cleared most of it out, but had a message on it, written on it, something unusual. I think it said, oh, I forget what it said. Something about TNC inspection canceled due to horn not working. Anyway, it's in the shop line apparently. I would expect that the horn needs to work for it to be a TNC car. And so it's in the shop line to get the horn fixed. And yeah, the horn didn't work. I tried to honk it. Could just be a fuse. But it also could be way more problematic than that. I can hear Sheldon's truck idling, so I know he's probably chilling in his truck. That's usually where he takes his break. Can't say I blame him. I'm probably going to take quite a bit of my break here myself.